Stormer Show fam, my Twitch fam, my Storm champions. Oh man, streaming I'm not. Oh whoa, covering my camera. Maybe I should flip my phone around. There we go, is that better? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so I keep talking about it. But in addition to my exercise set today, I would like to do some yoga techniques. Some of them I can remember, some I can't. Taking a look right now, as a matter of fact, to see. Which might be the easiest to do, because there's a lot of different poses you can do. I think I would prefer to start simple with the yoga poses. I don't want to start with something that's going to be hard for anyone in my audience to follow or try. Let's see, should I focus on benefit or skill? Oh, here we go. Pose by level. Okay, here we go. Alright, so trying to think of the best setup. Yeah, guys, I'm thinking of setups here. Let me try to do it here, this space beside my bed. That may work the best. Let me just make sure you guys have light. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. I may want... Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to find the best place for the camera for this. Oh, maybe I can do it on my chair. Just need space for my mat. That's the thing. Be cognizant of room. Let me review my list of poses here really fast. I think I'll start with like 2 or 3 to start. Chair and cat. I think chair, cat, and bridge are gonna make the most sense. Okay, I'm gonna shut my door. Okay. So I'll try it from here, guys. Chair pose, sitting, reaching up and looking forward. And I'll hold it for, let me see here, 10 seconds, 10, 9, I'm just looking ahead, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that was the chair pose. Let me see if it gives me any more of a breakdown. Yeah, it's definitely working your leg muscles. And it's also saying it stimulates the diaphragm and heart. So breathing tool. Utkatasana. Utkata is powerful and fierce. So there you go. They even have a breakdown. 30 seconds to a minute, it's saying. Straighten your knees with inhalation, lifting through the arms. Yeah, wow. There's a lot of information here. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should have started with mountain pose, frankly, because it seems like that's a good place to start. Yeah, mountain pose. It's the foundation of all standing poses. It makes a great starting position, resting pose, or tool to improve posture. Tadasana. Tada means mountain. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through all 5 steps. It is the starting position. Stay in the pose for 30 seconds to a minute, breathing easily. Let me just go step by step on this. Alright, stand with the base of your big toes touching. Stand. Heels slightly apart so that your second toes are parallel. And my feet are like that far apart. Let me see if I can back this a little bit more. Toes are parallel. Lift and spread your toes with the balls of your feet. Lay them softly on the floor. Rock back and forth, side to side. Okay. This is how I gradually reduce the swaying to a standstill with your weight balanced evenly on your feet. Okay, that's step 1. Okay, step 2. Firm your thigh muscles and lift the kneecaps without hardening your lower belly. Lift the inner ankles to strengthen the inner arches. Then imagine a line of energy all the way up along your thighs. From there through the core of your torso, neck, and head, through the crown of your head. Turn the upper thighs slightly inward, lengthen your tailbone toward the floor. Straighten your back. Basically. Alright, yeah, sorry I'm having to do so much research on this, guys. I probably should have done more research on this prior to the stream to see if I can try to commit this to memory, but my focus is on helping you all that are interested in doing it from home to perform the form correctly and to derive the maximum benefit. what I want my focus to be, helping you basically with the technique. So I'll demonstrate, and if you'd like to follow along at home, you may, or use this as a reference point. Press your shoulder blades into your back and widen them across and release them down from your back. Just like this, down. Without pushing your lower front ribs forward, lift the top of your sternum straight towards the ceiling. Just like rise. When your collarbone, hang your arms beside, widen your collarbones. So yeah, just like this. Widen, and my sternum is lifting. Like, it actually feels really great. Like I'm stretching out my back. Hang your arms beside your torso. So just like this. This is step 3 for the Tadasana mountain pose. Remote control would be nice. Step 4: balance the crown of your head directly over the center of your body, with the underside of your chin parallel to the floor. So my chest is out, chin parallel. I'm looking straight ahead, keeping my head level. It's parallel to the floor, throat soft, and the tongue wide and flat on the floor of your mouth. Soften your eyes. So I can even just rest my eyes here. Actually, it feels really good. I'm just keeping my head level, resting my eyes. Feels great. Step 5 is the starting position for all standing poses. But it's useful to practice Tadasana as a pose in and of itself. Stay in the pose for 30 seconds to 1 minute, breathing easily. So let me make sure I'm demonstrating this to the best of my ability. Okay, so my legs are like this, my hands like this. I'll just hold it for 30, 20, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that whole time my legs were basically together. I wasn't hardly moving my legs at all during this demonstration. Okay, alright, so we've already done chair pose and the mountain pose. Let me see if I can highlight one more on stream, and then we'll dive into our exercise routine and round off with mindfulness for today. You can challenge your balance by practicing with your eyes closed, without referencing the environment. Okay, yeah, we can try the Uttanasana. And yeah, some of you yogis out there might be like, okay, alright, Stormer, don't hurt yourself. But yeah, I'm trying to start simple with some of these. Okay. Alright, The sorry about the light, you guys. I think I can bring, just drop it in the chat if it's bothering you, and I can bring the blind down. Yeah, more than a, okay, yeah, so this is still for beginners. This is great. Yoga for beginners. More than a toe touch, standing forward bend. And to me, it somewhat resembles like a toe touch. I think it may be best for me to show you this one from the side. Learn to pay more attention to how you come in and out of Uttanasana and less to where you end up. Uttanasana. Ut means powerful. Uttan means to stretch. And asana means posture. Uttanasana. Yeah, some people are probably extremely good at this. Yeah, there's a whole breakdown here. Lengthen the spine. There's like an entire article on this. Yeah, there's a lot here. Let me see how long they recommend to hold it. It's talking about, I'm thinking about a waterfall. Tightness in your back. Stand in mountain pose, place a block to the side of each foot. Place your palms flat at the very top of your thighs. As you exhale, begin to tilt your pelvis. This action, the same one you did in cow pose and in downward dog, initiates the release of the spine into a forward folding motion. That is the modification. Downward dog. They're talking about downward dog is part of the warm-up. Tilting and tucking. Cat and cow pose. If you're sitting bones. I'm trying to paraphrase for you guys because there's like an entire article on this pose, which makes sense. I mean, it seems like it's a great pose to do. Alternating actions, cat and cow. Does it feel easier to tilt or do tuck? I think I'll shoot for 30 seconds as opposed to an alternating pattern. Yeah, if any of you have more experience using this pose, like, please do let me know if you have any more insight on this. The benefit of this pose is it stretches hamstrings and back, it alleviates anxiety, headaches, improves digestion, and quiets the mind. My focus is on demonstrating it the right way. Intense, powerful, deliberate, stretch, extend, or lengthen. So yeah, this might be the hardest pose we've done all day. I mean, for the time I've been streaming, this might be the hardest pose. And yeah, it is focused on stretch. Yeah, I'll see if I can go down that far, you guys, but so it starts like this. Like this. And this is like the warm-up. I can stay, I'll stay here for like 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. My hands are just at my knees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide down to about halfway down my calf. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. my flexibility. I'll bring my hands to just above my ankles on my leg. I'll hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And yeah, I'm thinking that with enough consistent practice of Uttanasana that I could get to the point where my chest meets my legs, but I simply don't have that degree of flexibility yet. It's going to take more time for my body to reach that level. Alright, that was the yoga segment for today. I think I'll shoot for 3 demonstrations total. And yeah, so today we did chair pose, Tadasana, which is the mountain pose, and the Uttanasana, which is basically touching your toes for yoga people, yoga experts, or maybe just people interested in yoga. Alright, so without further ado, let me change the lighting here for you guys. I think lighting for me would be better. This side instead of behind. Alright. So that was my brief yoga intro. It's gonna be a work in progress, you guys at home, because I don't have as much experience teaching yoga, as you can probably tell. Some of the poses, like I vaguely remember, like warrior. I believe it's like tree pose. But yeah, a lot of this I just need to keep practicing. The more I practice it, the easier it'll be for me to teach. Alright, without further ado, let me start with a quick stretch. Stretch my neck, shoulders. I don't need to spend a lot of time because I'm going to head into exercise set B, as I often call it, focused on exercise and improving health. I'm going to speed up, basically. And if you're following along at home, take your time. I would say do it at your own pace. If you can match my pace, great. If you want to do it faster, by all means, know your limit. Right now I'm just doing a quick stretch. Touch my toes. Like breathe in. Out. Like keep my legs straight. That's great. Before I forget, let me try runner's warm up. Let's see, 30 seconds on these. 28, 29, 27, 26, 25 hip flexors, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, balance, I need it, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, I'm looking for controlled movements, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to back it up. Back it up. Flamingos, of course. I don't necessarily need to do a countdown. time. I can just do the exercise until my muscles feel warm. Sometimes you can just use how your body feels as a gauge. If you prefer not to use a timer. For the runner's warm-up, that's the stretches I'm doing now. I'm shooting for a 5-minute total stretch. So I want to keep that in mind. Runner's stretch, I don't necessarily need it right now, but for those of you that may be considering a run soon, as I oftentimes say, this will maximize your run. Limit the risk of you pulling a muscle. These are called, well, we used to call them like axe kicks, because you bring your leg down like an axe. But yeah, I think the name, there may be another name for those, like toy soldiers or something like that. Frankensteins, I think is what they're called, Frankensteins. Okay. Arm stretches. Frankensteins, yeah, we used to do them as axe kicks. And we would perform them like exactly like you just saw me do it just there. Just like hold your hands out. See how high you can get your leg and just bring it down. That's a fantastic way to stretch your thighs. But yeah, I would say try to make progress with how high you can kick. Go gradually, and over time you'll see you have more flexibility in your thighs. Alright, so we've already covered hip flexors, Frankensteins, arm circles, flamingos, as I like to call them, but some people will refer to them as quad stretches, thigh stretches, whichever your preferred nomenclature. But yeah, good for also promoting balance, your sense of balance with the world. Alright, I've got 3 more stretches as a part of the runner's warm-up, and then I'll head into exercise series B and wrap up, of course, with our mindfulness for the day. It's going to take us a little bit longer getting there. Okay, it's already 7:13. Let me see if I can speed it up, guys. Inchworms, as we know, drop my trash. Gotta throw it away. I just have a bunch of stuff. High plank and walk back. Notice how when I'm doing the inchworms, walking with my arms. So out and back. Out. And I'm just shooting for like 5 of the, how many have I done already? Like 3 or 4? I don't know. Here we go. See it? Like I walk. I try to keep my legs straight. Last one for me. See it? My legs are straight. And yeah, sorry. Some people will sometimes mention my shirt covering. I can try to do it from the side. See, like that, and then walk. Alright. Crisscross. You can hear my bone cracking. Alright, let me speed it up a little bit for you guys. So yeah. Crossovers. I'll do 5 each side. Try to pace myself. 1. Man, I need room and space. 2. There we go. 3. Just like that. Pull it just like that. 4. And your legs can help your arms for leg crossovers. These are all like leg-based stretches. Flip for scorpions. Scorpion, I'll shoot for 5 of those. For scorpions, for crossovers, you saw my back doesn't leave the ground. For scorpions, my chest is what doesn't leave the ground. So I'm down like this, and I've shown, I'll do 5 total. So, see my leg? Boom, down, up, back, down. And that was like 1 complete set. So 2, just like that, up, around, back. 3, the more space I had, some of these would be easier. Just like that. 4, just like a human scorpion. Goes up, around, touch back, and down. Okay, whew. Is that Tino I see? Tiger Lily. Hey, Tiger Lily. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna shoot to get through my routine here in hopefully 20 minutes. That was the runner's warm-up I just demonstrated. Here we go. Running, walking in place. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tiger Lily, how are you? 10, 9, 8, 7. Second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I try to go faster every time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fourth time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Walking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Whew. All right. Nice, Tiger Lily. Okay. All right. Gonna head right into my explosive star jumps, I believe they're called. I go down like this and then out. Like my whole body explodes out. I do 10 of them. Good stretch. All right, here we go. 1, make sure you have room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Pretty good. You can tell I'm building up stamina, trying to anyway. Okay, so let's try our famous burpees. We'll do 10 of them because hey, why not? I'll go into the high plank, legs come back in and up. And there is another way to do it where when you go down, you do push up, legs come back in and then go back up. Either way is fine, in my opinion. All right, here I go. And yeah, if you guys want to see it from the lower level, Just let me know and I can move the camera. That may work better. Okay. Here we go. 1. Just gotta watch my legs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, feeling good, guys. All right, 10. All right, I can do my squats. Yeah, let me show it to you guys from here. Because usually when I do these, I do it with the camera up here. It can make it kind of harder for you to see what my legs are doing. So, all right, hang on. Breath while I'm breathing. If you can't do leg crossovers and scorpions, you're like on the track or something, you don't want to lay on the ground, just do lunges instead. Just like that. Hold it. Like however many seconds. Try to sink in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or however long you want to hold it. Same goes to the side. To the side I go like this. Try to keep my back straight. 3, 2, 1, switch. Try to find the right spot. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. See it. Try to find. Try to keep my back straight. But yeah, those side stretches are a good way. Front lunge and side lunge. Good substitute for the leg crossover and scorpions. If you can't or choose not to, go on the ground. Okay, here we go. Full bodies. So 1, just like that. Lunge, lunge. Balance on 1, balance on the other. I'll shoot for 5. 2, just like that. Perfect. Balance, balance. 3, lunge, lunge. Balance on 1, balance on the other. 4, just like that. 5, balance, balance. When I'm doing the lunges, like my whole body is getting into it. Okay. High plank. All right, Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily. Okay. All right. I'm always trying to consider the best way for you guys to see what it is I'm doing for the stretch. For this one, let me see. Turn you. Okay, so I'm in my plank. This is resting. Mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you could also go to 10. So let me demo one of those real quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. And yeah. Taking my time on push-ups to promote muscle growth. Reset. Okay. Man, I'm gonna be sweating. The end. But I think that's what you want to shoot for. Slow drop. Push back. Okay. Perfect. Slow sit-ups. Die set. I'll have a chair stretch. And then, you can see I'm sweating. That's a good sign. It's a sign that I'm pushing myself, which is what I want. Definitely have to improve stamina. This is a good way to do it. All right. Slow sit-ups. Drop. Rise. And slowly drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Third. Gotta do this. It's a good idea to have a rag or something. Rise. I think it helps if you lock your hands like so. 2, 1. Rise. Slow drop. Just like that. Rise. Slow drop. All right. Yeah, so Tiger Lily, I would say when I do slow push-ups and slow sit-ups is because I'm trying to promote muscle growth. You could do a sit-up like this, where it's like down, up, down, up. But when you slowly drop, you're giving your muscles more of a chance to engage in between each rep. That's the idea behind it. I would say experiment and see what works for you. Do the amount that you're comfortable with. And I think what you'll find is that if you do slow push-ups and slow sit-ups to exhaustion, you'll be able to essentially see more progress in your muscle development. Some guys will tell you just keep repeatedly doing push-ups until exhaustion, but I don't know. I think either approach can work. See what works best for you. Keep experimenting. Keep seeing what your limit is. And yeah, try to recognize what your limit is. I'd say push yourself, but know and respect your limit. Okay, here we go. Die set. So up. Butterflies, we see them. My feet are up here, 6 inches off the ground. Feet chasing each other.
I'm trying to get to see Quiet Place Part 2, so that's the reason why I'm like pushing my exercises. Aggressive pace, but as I say, you can do these stretches throughout the day. They don't need to all be done at the same time, like I'm doing right now. I just like doing them like this because this pure and simple point is, and yeah, legs down is resting, that when I do them all together like this, it's a little bit more efficient in my opinion. So, second set. Oh, these are going out. Whoa, my phone. Come on. That just goes to show how far out my legs are going when I do the second set. Like, see, my legs are going way out. Down, out. Down, out. Almost like I'm painting with my legs. Painting a picture of my own chiseled physique. Third set, as we know, I pull my legs in, kick them up, in, up. If I rock it just right, like that, you can see my abs working. Yeah. Down is resting, as we know. Whew. Okay. That's a pretty good thigh and ab set. Like I said, keep a rag handy. Whew. Yeah, Tiger Lily. Cinelex Almaden. I think they've reopened. And yeah, my roommate, I might actually invite my roommates, see if they want to go. But yeah, it's funny because we actually saw Frozen 2 in that theater, my roommate and I, and it's one of the fondest memories we have together, seeing that movie in that theater. But yeah, let me see what time it is actually. 7:30. Yeah, we're running low on time. I'll just do one on my chair stretch into. That's when I do my chair. I slowly sit, lifting one leg, and drop. And I try to use my hands for balance. I can do 3, why not? Rise, drop. Rise, drop. Still have time. Rise, drop. Alright, last set. Here I go. I can always shoot for the late show too. Let me check real quick. I also have one at 10:15, which I don't know, might be one of their busier times. I'll just wait and see. Yeah. The later show might be better anyway. If I can get a seat. Okay. And I'm running low on light too. I should open this back up. I actually have a rag that I take around, but you can always use your shirt. If you need stuff all around, I know. let's wind down with a nice, relaxing breathe. Let me hit the bathroom real quick. I'd say if you're waiting for me, keep doing the breathing. Return yourself to status. All right, I'll be right back though. I have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Oh. What time is it? It's almost 7:40. Tiger Lily. Alright. The mindfulness special. Okay. And of course, you, my viewers, are special. As Mr. Rogers would say, you're special. You're very unique in your own way. Okay. Maybe do better justice than I could if you were still around, but his legacy lives on. Alright. Mindful ways to bring nature to your city door. The urban jungle. This might be closer to home for some of you that may live in a crowded city like New York or Chicago, trying to find the serenity of nature where you are. I actually passed through the redwoods earlier today. Some of those ancient trees, they're so serene. Certain tranquility about them. Something so special about those living entities that have lived, some of them for nearly 2 millennia. There's like a peace and calm about them. Okay, let's see what this has to say. But yeah, the forest can help you find peace, love, calm. As Teddy Roosevelt would say, relief for grief. He went there to nurse his wounds, and he found nature's healing properties. Forest bathing. The therapy that prescribes an immersion among trees in order to improve one's emotional well-being seems an unnecessary invention. Oops, sorry guys, that was the AC shutting my door. Yeah, I don't have psychic powers. It's the convection current that does that. I think that's the correct term. Convection current, air currents. Kind of like that movie Backdraft. Yeah, check it out, guys.
Everyone knows that being in nature is good for you, especially when city life can be stressful. And yet that stress means there's little headspace to plan nature into your life. Ironically, because the outdoors can give you the mental clarity that you need. Kind of like what I was saying, even just being there among the trees can give you a sense of calm. Forest bathing provides a guide for overloaded urbanites to access the green spaces beyond a city's suburbs. I'm all for a plan to help keep mental and physical health intact. And I know that walking through woodland is good for my soul. But for those who live in the middle of cities, getting to the nearest forest is a considerable undertaking. It requires time and transport, and although I adore walking among spring bluebells and fall leaves, a 6-monthly stroll through the trees is nowhere near enough to ease the pressures of city life. Yeah, I would say if you are in the forest, try to savor each moment that you're there. Take as long as you need to. But yeah, it's like the relativity of time concept. Like some moments can last longer than a few seconds. So if you're there, try to just take a moment to like rest. Enjoy the feeling. I also think that regular contact with nature is more important than an occasional total immersion. Not only for the peace of mind it brings. Fresh air and natural light, first thing, helped reset the body's circadian rhythm, aiding a restful night's sleep. In addition, unhooking yourself from the morning phone check-in delays any potential stress response. Some people will say try to start your day with something other than checking the cell phone. They give you more peace of mind. I would say you can try it if you have that flexibility. I was out of my comfort zone the first time I took a dawn-lit trip to place my hands on a tree. Joggers and dog walkers nearby. But then I realized that the peace and headspace it gave me was worth it. Nature moves at its own pace and stops you speeding too fast for your own good. Adopting a regular urban alternative to forest bathing reminds me there's more life than the dizzying confluence of thoughts racing about my mind. So remember, no one needs the grandeur of a forest immersion to get the benefits of nature. Just by creating a regular practice close to home, you'll sleep better, slow down, and feel calmness all around. It may not be the same, but you can look up videos online like forest walk, like nature calm, like nature sounds, things like that could somewhat simulate the experience of being in a forest. But it's my belief that it's not quite the same. It's like kind of like going on a virtual tour of Disneyland. Like it just can't exactly simulate the feeling of inertia that you feel from actually being on the roller coaster. It's like a loose comparison. The quick fix city style alternative to forest bathing. So this is if you're in the city, which I'm somewhat in the city in San Jose, but if I travel like an hour north, that's I could be closer to nature. Hour north or hour south. Do you live within walking distance of a park? If not, discover some nearby trees. Even sidewalk planted ones provide a nature hit. Start the following once a week, perhaps on a day off. Then set your alarm early and go outside several times a week. Yeah, I don't know about that last part. I'm a fan of sleeping in, you guys. Even when I can. Number 1, wake up early. Get up, get dressed, and head outside. Don't check your phone, just go. Like I said, if you want to, you can. Number 2, walk to the place that you've chosen. It should be around a 10-minute stroll. Luckily, in my place, there's a park nearby. It's called Kurt Park. And yeah, I probably could walk there in the morning if I got it before noon. But yeah, really any time. I like walking there at night too. I'd say like, yeah, if you have a park nearby, I'd say experiment. Just see what time of day works best for you. Enter the park or nature spot. Choose a tree and place your hands upon it. Sometimes I even like actually hugging the tree. And it's another thing I would say, like see what brings you the most sense of serenity. Even touching the leaves sometimes can help me feel better. Yeah, it's hard to describe. Choose a tree and place your hands upon it if you're feeling brave. If not, take a few moments to study the tree closely. Notice the patterns made by the bark and the branches. What shape are the leaves? Try to spend at least a minute there, absorbing your surroundings. Breathe. Then when you're ready, return home and continue your day. For the picture description, let me lean back a little bit because that forward lunging position was maybe not the best for the purposes of relaxation. There is a single large picture here. There is a bench, a long yellow bench. There is no one seated on it. On the ground is leaves covered grass. The leaves littering the ground are several different colors. Some orange, some yellow, some green. And they're all over the ground. There is a brook, a creek of water rushing behind the bench. I love water, the serenity it offers, the peace it offers. Yeah, some parks it really enhances the park, just the water being there. Behind the brook, behind the water, there is a bush, a large bush stretching from one side of the park to the other, and in the middle, a tall tree with sparsely scattered leaves on its branches. In the city behind, there are several tall buildings. Some with pointed roof, several with flat roofs, one with a clock at the top. Alright. Tomorrow we can take a look at into the blue of the ocean. And I'd say nature offers opportunities to rest, relax, and recharge. Try to take advantage of it, especially if you have one nearby, a park or something like that. Alright, Tiger Lily, thank you for watching. Thank you to my Twitch fam, my Storm champions. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. It's hard to say, really. Yeah, thank you, Tiger Lily. Hard to say what my streaming schedule overall is going to be like, particularly for the week. I might try more gaming-based streams. Like, I think we'll have a card game stream tomorrow, probably at 2-ish, like probably afternoon-ish. But yeah, suggestion box is below. Feel free to toss them out. I'll consider it. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, Stormer Show signing out.